Mark Skaar, I'm proud to bring in my friend Mike Woodley. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to talk about the upcoming Pan Can Jam, Saturday, November 5th, at the Poorhouse in downtown Minneapolis. And this is going to benefit pancreatic cancer research and treatment. Mike, how did you get lined up with this line of fundraising duties, as it were?
Well, at home, my family. My wife's father passed away from pancreatic cancer and on quite a battle. He was an old wrestling coach, and he was going to beat this thing come heck or high water. And he did for 6 years. Generally, pancreatic cancer, which, by the way, is the fourth leading cause of cancer death right now, usually find out and it's too late. But by the time you know what you have for symptoms, there's generally not a lot they can do. And we really learned a lot about the disease, and he put forth a lot of his effort to that. We adopted it too. We've met a lot of people who've been touched by pancreatic cancer since then, and so we just do this once a year. And I'm very fortunate to have some friends that were pretty prolific in rock and roll, and met them through a different fundraiser that I put on for a friend of mine who was with Toto. So it's funny how it all works out. These guys, they get it, and we're going to have a little fun, but also get a little bit of awareness, and I think we're going to have a heck of a show. Bang for the buck is going to be a good one for this one, because we like to make sure everybody has a really, really good time.
So, Mike, you've got former members of Boston and Santana. Why don't we let the cat out of the bag and let people know who they're going to see?
Well, Barry Goodrow was with Boston for the first two albums, and I think they did pretty well. About $20 million. I think they sold, and that's when people used to buy albums. And he got in a little bit of trouble with Tom Scholes, who's with Boston, because when they had the break between the very successful first album and the second one, the guys went out and did something for a year or two, went out and tried to make some money. And the problem with Barry's album, self-titled album, Barry Goodrow, with Brad Delp on lead vocals, the song sounded a little too much like Boston, I think, for the head of the group. So it really, Barry never really recovered from that. And he wishes he was still with the band, but he's not. But his guitar playing is legendary. And that song Dreams, that was on a solo album, still plays a lot on radio. And now he's, carved out kind of his own little thing. He's a magnificent guitar player and humble as can be. Also, Frank Cosmo, who sang with Boston from 1993 to 2006. And he was the lead singer on a couple of the Boston albums and helped Brad Delp. Like Brad Delp used to say, Frank Cosmo would sing all the hard parts. And we all know those songs are very challenging for most singers. And
yes.
Fran's got an amazing voice, and he's even a bigger heart. He really is a wonderful guy, and he's going to fly in and help us do something. And you'll hear all those Boston classic songs from a guy that was up on stage singing them either alone or with Brad Delp for 14 years. So it's going to be a real representative concert here. Great people from Boston, and then the singer from Santana, Alex Lidger, was their lead singer for 16 years, and he's still an amazing voice. And some of those songs like Winning and All I Ever Wanted and Hold On, those Santana classics, nobody else really can cover them but Alex, because he's that uniquely talented as a vocalist. So we're going to do all the classic songs that everybody knows, and the band that backs him will do a great job, and it's going to be a really, really good show.
Pan Can Jam is Saturday, November 5th, 6 to 10 p.m. at the Poorhouse, and that's at 10 5th Street South in Minneapolis. And again, we're raising money to get some awareness for that pancreatic cancer research treatment at the University of Minnesota Masonic Cancer Center, where they're doing incredible things.
They really are. That's what's cool. There's a lot of good causes. You know that. We all know that. But, when you see it right in your hometown, they're leading the way right now with treatment and medicine that can help maybe come through with a breakthrough. So I just want everyone to know that this is our charity. We founded this thing, and it's 501c3, and every dime is going to stay right here. It's not going to go to some marketing fund and get watered down. And nothing wrong with the other charities, but I'll tell you, my father-in-law made sure every dime went to the cause. And if you come, you're going to have a good time, and you're going to really help out a local charity that actually might help to fight this disease.
Mike, and if people want to come to the show, there's a couple different options for them, right?
We'd love it if you bought online. You can also donate on there if you want to, if you can't make it and you think it's a cool thing. And that would just be to go to our band site, which is the easiest way. It's headliner-band.com. You can buy tickets there. You can go to the link on Eventbrite. Eventbrite's selling the tickets. They're as good as any of them, and we like them. Or you can come to the door. We have VIP tickets for $50 where you can meet the band and take pictures with them, and we got a little champagne reception. Those are $50, but general admission's $20. I mean, I want everybody to say they don't have a reason not to come, and you can't find I don't think, a bill of music like that for that kind of price. And a great venue, too. It's a fabulous, intimate, yet outstanding music venue, so everybody's going to have a good time.
Pan Can Jam is Saturday, November 5th, 6 to 10 p.m., Poorhouse, 10 5th Street South in Minneapolis. Mike, thank you so much.
You kidding me? I hope you can make it. We'll have a good time, and I appreciate your support. Really do.
For Mike Woodley, I'm Mark Skaar.